Hello and welcome, dear English teachers. Today, inshallah, we are going to start the fourth session in our course, Pronunciation Matters. And today's topic is going to be about the spoken word in English and how to produce the sounds in English, whether these sounds are separate and pure sounds, or they are diphthong or consonant. So I think the topic tonight is going to be very important. And I'd like to start by asking you a question. What is the definition of a spoken word? Okay, a spoken word in all languages are formed by combining one or more sounds. This series of sounds carries meaning. For example, the word cat, this is a word, and that word has three sounds. K, a, t. And these three sounds form the meaning of the word, okay? Each sound is called a phoneme, okay? So what is a phoneme? A phoneme is the smallest unit of sound that carries meaning. If I ask you, how many sounds do we have in English? The answer is 44. English consists of 44 unique phonemes, which combine together to form words. On the other hand, how many letters does English language have? Only 26. So there is discrepancy between the number of letters and the number of sounds. How could this be justified and explained? That's what we are going to see right now. Let's get started by reading the alphabet, the 26 letters in English. How are they correctly pronounced? Because some teachers and some learners of English mispronounce some of these letters, okay? If you can look at this chart, you will see the letter in both upper and lower case, the capital and the small. And also you will see the transcription of the sound, or how is the letter pronounced when it is a sound. So A, this is the transcription of the diphthong A, or the long A, okay? B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. What happens when some learners mispronounce some of these letters? Some people say H instead of saying H. So there is big difference between the both ways of pronouncing. So we need to focus here on the pronunciation of the letter H, H, okay? And the letter W, okay? W. And also Z could be pronounced Z in American English. Both are correct. And we need to focus on the letter F. It's not if, okay? F. The same thing happens when we pronounce L, not ill, M, N, and so on, okay? Now you can see the 44 sounds in English, and they could be divided into two main categories. We have the vowels and the consonants, okay? And the vowels could be divided into pure vowels and diphthong. The number of vowels in English are 20 vowels, okay? The number of the pure vowels are 12, and we have 8 diphthong in English. In order to distinguish between vowels, we use colors to explain the short vowel and the long vowel. So you can see the vowel in a square, and the color of the square is blue. This means it's long. And if the square is purple, this means it is short. So we have two different types of pure vowels, the long and the short, okay? And we have a big yellow square, okay, surrounding the 12 pure vowels, because all of them are pure vowels. But these vowels are divided into long, which is in the blue square, and short, which is in the purple square, okay? And here we have the orange square. This orange shape shows they are diphthong. Also, you will notice each vowel has a transcription and has a keyword. And this keyword is very important because it shows us how to produce this vowel, okay? And here we have another rectangle, which is red, okay, to show these sounds are consonants. So we have the consonants here, and the consonants could be divided into two different types, the voiced and the unvoiced. So we have another distinction between the consonants, whether they are voiced or unvoiced. So if we want to see the colors, these colors are so important to make distinction between each type of sounds in English. So we have the yellow square representing vowels, and the blue square represents long vowels, long sounds in the vowels chart, and we have the purple square showing these are the short vowels, and we have the orange square to represent the diphthong, and we have red squares to show the consonants, and these consonants are voiced in green squares and unvoiced. So we have many types of sounds in English we need to take care of. Let's have a close look at the 12 pure vowels. The 12 pure vowels, we have E, like the word see. Here we have the verb see, spelling S-double-E, and it is pronounced E, C. And the transcription here shows that this is a long vowel. Okay, so we can note that this vowel is long because we have two dots, and these two dots showing or emphasizing that that this is a long vowel. And also we have the blue square telling us this is a long vowel. How many long vowels do we have in the vowel chart here? There are 5. You can notice all these 5 vowels have 2 dots, like E, U, O, R. Okay, they are long vowels. As for the short vowels, we have I, like his. This is called I, his. And put, put. Ooh, this is long. And we have a, like 10, a, like 10, the schwa. And this schwa is the most common vowel in English. It is found in many words in English, so we need to give particular attention to this sound, which looks like we say ago, not, we don't say ago, we say ago. It's very short vowel. And also we have a, like hat, a. The transcription here represents a sound like the word hat, okay? And this transcription shows the sound like the word but, okay? It's but, okay? And it is always called but sound, like the word but. And also we have like the word car, like car. And this is like hot, hot, okay? These are the 12 pure vowels in English, or they are called single vowels. And these single vowels are divided into short and long vowels. Let's have a look at the diphthong in English. And as you know, diphthong means 2 vowels. You will notice we have 8 diphthong in English. If we looked at the first column, ia, ua, ea, and these, the 3 diphthong in this column all share the final schwa, okay? They are all ending in schwa in the end. So we say e, yeah, u, yeah, a, yeah. And you can practice the correct pronunciation of this diphthong, if you notice the keyword, the word ear, ear, this is my ear, ear, okay? This is the diphthong ear. Ooh, like pure, pure, like the diphthong here is ooh, ooh, and here is air, like air, air, air. Okay, so if you looked carefully at the second column, you will notice three other diphthong sharing the final eh. Okay, so we say a, y, oi, oi, I. Okay, so it is a, oi, a. The last vowel here is eh, a, oi, a, I. And we have the keyword here, say, say, oi, as in boy, boy, and I, as in boy, boy. Okay, and we have other two diphthong ending in u, as if, as in oh, oh, like the word so, so, it's oh, and here is ow, ow, as in now. So they are 8 diphthong in English, and they are sharing the final vowel. In the first column, we have the schwa, the second one is eh, and the final two diphthong sharing oh, like oh, ow. Okay. Now we can see the consonants, and the consonants are called consonant because they are always pronounced in the same way. We stop the air and release it in a particular way using specific organs in our body. So we say okay, like pen, pen. Okay, you will notice that this sound is different from the b sound. This is called p. Okay, we stop the air and then release it suddenly, producing or pushing air from the lips. It is called p. Here we say b. So there is a vibration in vocal cords, and also the air is not pushed the same way. We say book. Here we say pen, pen. Okay, notice the difference here. The t and d, t and d. Okay, the t is voiceless, just like p is voiceless, and the green one, book, and d, b and d, they are voiced constant. Ch, ch, j, ch, j, k, k, g, k, v, 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 s, z, sh, zh, mm, mm. R. Yeah, yeah. These are the consonants, and we need to practice saying them in order to differentiate between the voiced and unvoiced sound. Also, we have phonograms, and we need to look carefully at some cluster of sounds. They are always together, making a syllable or a phonogram. A phonogram is a letter or a group of letter or sounds that are always connected together and produced in a particular way. We need to study phonograms. Before we talk about phonograms, I want to talk to you about the problem in English pronunciation. One of the problems that always face English learners is that they have 26 letters and they have 44 sounds, and more sounds produced from the collection of sounds together, which are called phonograms. So the number of sounds in English are greater than the number of letters. So we need to solve this discrepancy by using the phonogram, by giving the learners the full picture about English pronunciation. We need to give them more details about how the sounds are produced. What is a phonogram? A phonogram is a letter or a combination of letters which represents one or more sounds. So the word phonogram consists of two words. The first word is phono, which means sound, and gram means picture. It's a picture for the sound. We try to put this sound in a picture, okay, to always produce the sound in the same way when it is repeated in words. So when we only teach children the alphabet, even if we include long and short vowel sounds, we give the false impression that the English has only 31 sounds. But in fact, this is the beginning of the prevailing confusion. We are causing confusion for learners because we only teach them a few sounds, not all the sounds. And in order to provide the students with a more complete understanding of English, they must master not only the 26 letters, but the 74 basic phonograms. We have 74 basic phonograms, and that's what we are going to look at right now. And the second problem with English is that the language contains immense variety and choice. We have the 44 sounds, and these 44 sounds can be spelled in 74 basic ways, and 25 of which make more than one sound. We have 25 phonograms that could be pronounced or producing more than one sound, and that's might confuse some learners. So we need to clarify the whole thing by giving them the 74 basic phonograms. The fact that phonograms frequently say more than one sound results from the fact that English words often shift in pronunciation. The pronunciation of some words change when we use suffixes and prefixes. So when we add a suffix or a prefix, the pronunciation changes. Not only the meaning of the word change, but also the pronunciation of the word itself change because of the added suffixes and prefixes. And that's, we are going to have a look to see some examples about how could be the same letter pronounced in different ways according to the added suffix and prefix or the syllables of the word. Let's have an example. I want you to notice how the letter O sounds different in each of these words. So if we read that word, we say two. Here, the letter O is pronounced ooh. Okay, in that word, it is different. We say so. It is a diphthong. It's O. Okay, so like no, like go, it's O. Here we say ooh. This is O. And here it is on. Okay, and here it is up, the schwa, up. And if you look at that word, it is woman. We say it is woman. Here in the plural form, it is women. The same letter, but the pronunciation is different in each case. And also here, the O is pronounced because of the letter R. After the O, there is R. So we say work, not work. We say work, We say go to work, okay? Let's have another example to show how important to teach and learn the pronunciation of words in English. Here we have different spellings for the same sound. Here we have the sound A, the word dress, a sound, A. Friend, the same sound, but it is spelled in a different way. Bread, any, said. If you looked at these 5 words, you will notice all these words have the same sound, but the spelling in each case is different. So we say dress, friend, bread, any, said. All these words have the same vowel sound, but the spelling of this vowel sound is different in each word, okay? And what does that mean? It means that the only solution to help learners master the English pronunciation is to teach them the whole picture, to give them a complete, detailed information about the 74 phonograms, okay? And also, there are 30 spelling rules. And if we master this 74 phonograms and the 30 spelling rules, I think the pronunciation issue will be different. It will be much more easier for teachers and for learners at the same time. Let's have a look at the phonograms. We defined phonograms as a sound or more than one sound that is produced or pronounced in a specific way. Each phonogram is divided into two parts. Here, the left side part has the phonogram and the transcription of this sound, how it is this sound pronounced in British and American English. And on the other side, we have a picture and a key sentence. We have an example to show the pronunciation. So we need to focus on how the sound is pronounced and also teach students how to produce this sound by repeating the sentence, the key sentence, and looking carefully at the picture here. So the first phonogram is A, and the pronunciation of this sound, it could be A or A or A. A, A. And here we have an example sentence. Have a ball. If you looked at the underlined vowels, it is the same sound underlined in the three words. And the first one here represents the first pronunciation here. It's a, like have. And a here, number two, it is a. And a, it is number three here. A, ball, ball. So we can read the sentence in order to make our learners aware of the three different ways of pronouncing the same sound. So we say have a ball. Okay, I want you to listen to a native speaker reading the sound and the key sentence.
Number one, a, R, R.
Okay, number two is B. B. The sound B is a consonant, okay, and it is voiced consonant, and the key word here is bumblebee. Bumblebee. Let's listen together.
Number two, bumblebee.
Number three, we have the letter C has two ways of pronunciation. It could be K and it could be S. So in the other side, we can see the key sentence and the picture in order to help teachers teach the pronunciation easily. Cat, this is the first sound. We have the C here, pronounce it, okay? And there is another C in the word city, which is pronounced S. So we say cat in the city. Cat in the city. And if you look at the picture, you will find a city and there is cat in the city, okay?
Number 3. Cat in the city.
Number 4, d. The d sound has only one pronunciation. It's voiced consonant. So we say daddy's dragon. Daddy's dragon. Let's listen together.
Number 4. Daddy's dragon.
Number 5, we have the letter E has 2 different ways of pronunciation. It could be short eh or long E. The short eh, like the word help, help, and the long E, like the word me, help me. So you will notice the vowel underlined, okay, and the first vowel shows the first pronunciation here, and the second vowel shows the second pronunciation here. Listen carefully and repeat.
Number 5. F, E. F, E. Help me.
Okay. And number 6 is it's the voiceless, okay, like the word funny face, funny face. Listen.
Number 6. Funny face.
And number 7, the letter G has 2 pronunciation. It could be ge, and this is the it is called hard ge, and je, the soft je. So we have 2 different ways, and the key sentence here is, says goat and giraffe. You will notice the first G is followed by O, and it is pronounced ge, goat, goat. The second one is followed by I, and it is pronounced soft, j, j, giraffe. And the G letter is pronounced softly when it is followed by I or E or Y. Okay, and we'll talk about these rules when we go to the spelling rules soon.
Number 7. G, G, G. Goat and giraffe.
Number 8, it's the letter H. The letter H has only one sound. It is like the word hug, hug. Okay, let's listen together.
8. Hug.
And number 9, we have the letter I, which has 3 different sounds. It could be I, E. Again, I, E. Like it's a giant radio. You will notice here the first I in the word it's the first sound here, which is I. So we say it's okay. And the second one is the long I, which is giant. The third is radio, E, long E. Let's listen together.
Number 9. I, E. I, E. It's a giant radio.
Okay, number 10, the J, the letter J has only one sound, which is J. Okay, just like the name. Okay, and the key word here is jumping jack. Okay, the consonant J is repeated twice, jumping jack. Okay, don't say jumping, j. No, it is jumping jack. Listen.
Number 10. Jumping jack.
Number 11, the K is always pronounced K, tall letter K, as in the word king. Okay, listen.
Number 11. Small letter. Small letter.
And also we have number 12, the letter L, and it is pronounced L. Okay, it could be dark and it could be light according to its position in the word. If it comes at the beginning, we say it is light, or when it comes in the middle or at the end, it is usually dark. So we say okay. Notice the word lollipop. Lollipop.
Number 12. Lollipop.
Okay. Number 13, the letter M has only one sound, okay, like the word mammoth. Mammoth. Let's listen.
Number 13.
Okay. Number 14, in N. The letter N is pronounced like the word noon. We have two N's here, the letter N at the beginning. Let's listen.
Number 14.
Number 15, the letter O. The letter O has 4 different ways of pronunciation. It could be A, O, A, U. Again, A, O, A, oo. And the key sentence here is ox over love to. You will notice that the letter O is underlined 4 times and taking numbers 2, 3, 4. And these numbers represents the 4 different ways of pronouncing the letter O, okay, in order. So listen carefully.
Number 15. Ah, oh, ooh. Ah, oh, ooh. Ox over love to.
Okay, number 16. The letter P is pronounced P, like the word puppies. Puppies. Listen.
Number 16. Puppies.
And number 17, the letter Q is always followed by U. Don't forget that always write Q with U. They are always written together, Q, U. And the pronunciation is basically que, 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 like the word queen, queen. Okay, listen.
Number 17. Always write Q with you. Always write Q with you. Queen.
Number 18, the rest sound r, r, or okay? It could be r, like the word road runner. You will notice the consonant r, r is repeated 3 times. At the beginning of the word in British English, we pronounce the R sound, road. It's okay. We produce it. It is pronounced. It is prominent. Okay. But it's not pronounced at the end of the word unless it is followed by a vowel. So we say runner, runner. Okay. This is in British English. In American English, they pronounce the R sound, whether it is at the beginning or in the middle or at the end. So we say road runner, runner. This is in American English, but in British English we say road runner, runner. Notes. Listen carefully and repeat.
18. Road runner.
Road runner. This is the American pronunciation. In British English we say road runner, runner. The letter S has 2 sounds. It is S or Z. And the word Susie, Susie shows both sounds here.
Number 19. Susie.
Number 20, we have the T sound, the T letter. It is pronounced t, t, like the word tita, tota, tita. How many times does the letter T repeat? They are repeated many times, about 4 times here. Tita, Tota. Okay, listen.
Number 20. Teeter totter.
21, the letter U. This letter has three basic sounds. It is a, U, U. Again, a, U, U. Like the word ducks, use, output. Again, you will notice the sound U repeated 3 times and is underlined to show how it is produced in different ways each time. Okay, listen to the native speaker pronouncing it.
Number 21. U, U, ducks use output.
The number 22 is the V. The V letter has the sound V, V. It is the voiced form of the letter F. It is voiced. So we have vibration in vocal cords. So we say Valentine, Valentine. Listen.
Number 22. Valentine.
And 23 is the W. The W has only one sound, which is W. W. So we say wiggle worm, wiggle worm, and the W is produced or pronounced twice in these words. Listen.
Number 23. Wiggle worm.
Okay, wiggle worm, worm. This is a verb. The letter X. The letter X has 2 consonants. When we pronounce the letter X, it is produced with 2 consonants. K, S, X, K, S, X, X. So we say X-ray, X-ray, and also we say fox, fox. It is X, X. Listen.
Number 24. X-ray, a fox.
And 25, we have the letter Y, and the letter Y is so important when we talk about the way we pronounce it, because it could be a consonant in one case, and it could be a vowel in 3 cases. So it is called a semi-vowel. So when we pronounce it, yeah, like the word yeah, you, it is a consonant. And when we pronounce it or I or E, it is a vowel. So this letter is very special, and we need to give this letter more attention in pronunciation, because it could be a consonant. When we pronounce it yeah, like the word yet, like the word your, but it could be a vowel sound when we say or I or E. Your gypsy can fly quickly. You will notice the underlined Y here in the word jip, jip, it is pronounced ihsan. Okay, and fly, it is I, and quickly, e, it is the e sound, and the first word your, it is the consonant yes sound. So please listen carefully.
Number 25. It, I, E. It, I, E. Your gypsy can fly quickly.
And 26 is the letter Z or Z, and it has the sound Z, Z, okay? Like the word zebra at the zoo. We have here two Z, zebra at the zoo. Listen and repeat.
26. At the zoo.
Now we have already finished the 26 letters in English, and we showed simply how each letter can be produced in more than one way. The one letter has more than many sounds. Okay, it could be 2 or 3 sounds, or sometimes 4 sounds with some vowels. Uh, Before we continue about the topic of the 74 phonograms and the rules of spelling, I'd like to give you a very important rule that will be helpful in the coming part of our session. And this rule says that in English words do not end in I, U, V, or J. We have 4 letters in English, and we can say 4 sounds in English that cannot be used at the end. Okay, and all the words in that end with U or J or I in English are not English words. They have come into English. They have been added to English from other languages. But the English pure roots of words in English does not end, any word in English does not end with these 4 letters, I, U, V, and J. Okay, remember this carefully, because we are going to need this rule in the session. And we'll go now to the phonogram number 27, which is sh. The letter S, when combined with the letter H, they produce the sound sh. And this sound could be used at the beginning of words. It could be at the beginning, and also it could be at the end of the syllable. But be careful. We cannot start a syllable with this sound, the SH as sh. So I want you to read carefully what is written here, because it is very important, and also it shows why do we have different ways of producing the sound sh in English. Sometimes this sound could be produced by the SH, and sometimes it is produced by TI, and sometimes it is produced by CI, and sometimes it is produced by CH. So why are the so many different sounds that making the same sound. Here, something you need to know, we don't start syllables with sh. Sh could be sh sound, sh, at the beginning of words or at the end of syllables, but not at the beginning of syllables, except for the words that end with the suffix ship. We say ship, friendship. So I want you to look at the picture here and read the example. She fishes for friendship, friendship. You will notice that the sh has the sh sound, sh, at the beginning of the word, and here at the end of the syllable, and here with the word or the suffix ship at the end of words. Listen carefully, please.
Number 27. Used at the beginning of a word at the end of a syllable, but not at the beginning of any syllable after the first one, except for the ending ship. Used at the beginning of a word at the end of a syllable, but not at the beginning of any syllable after the first one, except for the ending ship.
And this
Fishes for friendship.
And this explains why the word nation has the same sound sh, but using ti, because this syllable is the beginning of a syllable. So we cannot start a syllable by sh as sh, but it should be a different way. So we use ti to give the same sound. We say nation. And I think if we teach in this way, we can help learners to know about pronunciation and at the same time to know about spelling. Because when learners focus on these rules, they expect the word nation to be spelled N-A-T-I-O-N, not N-A-S-H. Because we cannot start a syllable with the letter sh to produce the sound sh. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let's go to 28. We have double E. They always produce the sound E, the long E, as in the word peak, peak. Listen.
Number 28. E, double E, always says E. E, double E, always says E.
Okay, and 29, we have the TH. These two letters can make two sounds. The first one is, which in Arabic, الثاء, حرف الثاء, and which is حرف الذال في اللغة العربية. So we need to get the tip of our tongue in order to produce the sound perfectly. We need to say three of them. If we didn't get the tip of the tongue out of our teeth, I think we will have different words with different pronunciation and different meaning. Okay. And one of the problems that face most learners of English, especially in Egypt, is that they are not used to getting the tip of their tongue even when they talk in Arabic. When they speaking in Arabic, they always say احنا حفرنا الارض ووضعنا الاساس ورحنا اشترينا الاساس عشان نفرش الشقه. طب هنا الاساس بالسين معناها ان بنحط اساس للشيء، يعني قواعد. لكن الاثاث بالثاء معناها الموبيليا، المفروشات اللي بتبقى في البيت اسمها تأثيث. يبقى الشقة بتحتاج تأثيث يعني فرش. لكن لما نقول المصنع ده بني على أساس قوي، أنا قصدي هنا الخرسانات بتاعته، حاجات الأساس. ف if we don't apply the correct pronunciation in Arabic, it is expected to make mistakes in English. يعني حضرتك لو انت في لغتك العربية مش بتخرج لسانك في حرف الثاء ولا في حرف الذال ولا في حرف الظاء، فهل متوقع انك تكون ناطق للغة الإنجليزية كويس وتخرج لسانك في الألفاظ؟ هم عندهم بيخرجوا لسانهم في الثاء والذاء اللي هي التي اتش لما تكون pronounced three or them, three of them. So please take care and listen carefully to the video. This audio.
Number.
So I think we.
Number 29. Oh, damn.
Okay, it's very important. And number 30, it's the AY, and the AY has the sound A, and we may use at the end of English words. This phonogram always comes at the end of the English words. So we say play, stay, day, gray. We have the spelling AY, okay, and it gives us the vowel A, okay. But this way of phonograms always comes at the end of words. But we have the SI, as in the word sail, sail. It gives the same sound, but in spelling, we use AI in the middle of words and use AY at the end of words. So be careful, because we said there is no word in English that should be should have I as the last letter in spelling. Listen.
Number 30, A, two-letter A that we may use at the end of English words. A, English words, leg, sailboat.
Here we have 31, we have AI. It has the same sound, A, but we may not use at the end of the English word. Be careful. This phonogram could not be the last letter in an English word.
31, A, two-letter A that we may not use at the end of English words. A, two-letter A that we may not use at the end of English words. Play, sailboat.
Okay. Here we have 32, the letters O, W, O, W. This phonogram has two sounds. It's ow or o. Ow, like the word cow. O, like show. Okay. But here we can use this phonogram at the end of English words. We may use it at the end of English words. Listen.
Number 32. Ow. Oh. That we may use at the end of English words. Ow. Oh. That we may use at the end of English words. Cowboy. Show.
Here we have 33. We have the letters O, U. That could be pronounced the same way, like ow, or oh, or ooh, or oh. It has 4 different ways, but you can notice here that we cannot use this form of letters at the end of English words, so that we may not use at the end of English words. So we say ow, oh, ooh, oh. Okay, listen carefully, please.
Number 33. Ow, oh, ooh, that we may not use at the end of English words. Ow, oh, ooh, that we may not use at the end of English words. Ow, oh, ooh,
Okay, I think that's enough for today, because we still need to talk about 74 phonograms. But because of the time, we need to stop here. And next time, inshallah, we are going to continue with the 74 phonograms. I hope you get a clear picture about the consonants, the vowels, and how they are divided, and also what is a phonogram, and how can we use this in teaching our students. Till we see you next time, I hope you all the best, and goodbye.